You know, Jon. Actually, now that I've complimented Steve's bass playing, how about if you play the bass on this next song? 'Cause it's a number we did at your party. And you talked about the funny songs. It's a funny song we used to play in a band together in the key of D. And back before I wrote like serious country songs, before I even really knew that I liked country music very much, I used to like write songs to make fun of country music. And anyway, this is full circle, because actually now I'm writing songs that are like a serious version of this next tune. But this is back when I had a lot of like snotty attitude about music back in the day. And this goes back about.
Let me say, if there's 2 words to describe Robbie.
I wrote this when I was 22, so don't hold my feet to the fire. Yeah. But it's supposed to be funny. If it's not funny, I'm sorry that we played it. But
there's 2 great.
It's short.
When people ask me what's Robbie like over the years, I always say unapologetic vocabulary. Those are 2 words.
You know,
think about it later. This is his body of work. Oh, fuck it. You'll never.
This is not my birthday party or a roast. This is the 4th of July, so you don't have to say nice things about me. It's the 4th of July. Talking about America, for Christ's sake.
What you doing?
As I look around our family home, I'm thankful for the good life that I lead. And I think about how far I've come from my daddy's farm when I was young, and only 1 of 7 mouths to feed. When we couldn't buy a decent meal, Daddy never was too proud to steal a loaf of bread from Hiram's country store. And though the money fell right through our hand, the love of that hard-working man was the only thing we never hungered for. We were poor, but we were decent. That's what Daddy used to say. We were dumb, but we were pleasant in our quaint hillbilly way. Daddy may have been malfeasant, but when all is said and done, he was poor, but he was decent, and he never ate his young. Well, he always had a hopeful word when malnutrition made our stomachs explode. Though he lived a life of petty crime, when he came home at supper time, he never held his switchblade to our throat. The little sister always looked so sweet. On her buttocks there was ample meat, and we could have lived for weeks off her thigh. But for all the ugly things he did, Daddy never gazed upon his kids with any trace of bloodlust in his eyes. Yes, we were poor, but we were decent, just like my daddy used to say. Stupid, we were hopeless, and our endearing rural life. Daddy may have been malfeasant, but when all is said and done, daddy is backwards and is rural and incest-ridden and Polacker belt oriented as he was, never once came home and thrust sister and me on the groaning board and put an apple in our mouths and our butts in the air and trussed our arms tight to our rib cages and looked at us with the intent, the express intent anyhow, of consuming us orally. Thank you.
Neighbor's kid.
I got you here. Let's get